Talis, and welcome to FinextraTV. Kindly joining me today is Christophe Langlois, Fintech Ecosystem Lead for Finastra. So welcome, Christophe. Thank you very much for joining us.
Merci, Hannah, and perfect pronunciation, so it's starting very well.
Thank you very much, and very excited to be speaking about Hack to the Future, which Finextra is actually the media partner for, so very exciting. So fill us in, tell us a bit more about the hackathon.
Of course, yeah, thank you. We're very excited as well, and to count you as our media partner. So this year it's the 4th edition of our Global FinTech Hackathon, indeed. 4th edition, and there had been changes over the years, right, from in-person in one room or several rooms all over the world to now virtual, so it's 100% virtual. And what we're trying to do always is to redefine finance for good, is to create over and beyond even a hackathon, like a movement to again create a world of financial sustainability, of inclusion and empowerment. So this year, the hackathon is focused on 3 main themes. One is around ESG, the other one is around embedded finance, contextual banking, and the third one is decentralized finance. And I'm happy to tell you more about those 3 key important themes, but it's open to everybody, it's fully inclusive, and the idea is really to go over and beyond the traditional global fintech ecosystem and involve anybody and everybody wanted to change finance and give people access to financial freedom.
So those are really pressing themes. It'd be great if you could touch on those for us.
Sure, so those are essential themes, actually. Everybody should be talking about it and trying to tackle it in a collaborative fashion, which is one of the key USPs and key strengths of working all together as part of a movement and as part of a hackathon, of course, yeah. So, I mean, we know the stats, 1.6 billion still unbanked adults all over the world. In the US, 60 million people. In the UK, more than 1 million, so those are big numbers. And McKinsey, a Global Institute report, said as well that 200 million MSMEs, micro and small and medium enterprises, didn't have access to financial products like credit and loans. So it's a big challenge, not just for individuals, but also for small organizations. So we owe to come together, not just technical people, not just developers, but everybody to come together to find a way collectively to identify the key issues, but more importantly, to find ways to tackle those, right? And there's two ways to do so. It's incremental innovation, so finding tiny ways or easy ways to implement to improve existing processes. Or it's more like disruptive innovation, coming with the next big idea, the next big app, and providing the next experience to people all over the world.
Sure. So it's incredibly inclusive. So going back a little bit, you're talking about redefining financial services. So tell us, why is hacking so important for transforming financial services then?
Yeah, inclusion is at the heart of everything we do at Finastra, and being open. So as we know, we're open by default. So we've got open culture, open architecture, open platform, fusionfabric.cloud, which I lead from a marketing standpoint. It's extremely important, yes. Collaboration should be at the heart of everything, right? If we don't collaborate, we don't come up with the best work, right? Even between big techs, between solution providers, between banks, between fintechs. So the importance of collaboration is key. For the hacking, the idea is to be able to achieve a lot in a short period of time. Which again, back in the day, hacking was even more simple to understand, I guess, or hackathon. You're in a room from Saturday to Sunday at that time, with the pizza provided by the organizer, and you know what you're going to do, you know what you're going to build, right? The vision we have now is to do something slightly different. There's still a building element, which is to build on top of our own platform, fusionfabric.cloud, which is still important, but it's also gathering the ideas, right? It's also showcasing some existing solutions from the global fintech industry. And it's also to involve kids and young people to come up with a fresh view on how, again, to disrupt and to tackle those very big, important topics.
Brilliant. So following on from that then, and looking ahead, what sort of projects are you hoping to see come through in the submissions?
So yeah, thank you. So there's still time to register. So please register if you're watching this video. There's a lot of things we're after again. There's at least, again, twofold. One is having those ideas, capturing those projects. And it's anything from finding better ways to give like a market segment. Like for instance, I'll tell you the example of last year. One of the runner-ups was a company actually tackling the bias in agricultural on the agricultural market, so especially for women, right, in developing countries. And the idea was to help that market segment to get access to market insights, to get access to financing, and to get access to land, potentially to be able to create a sustainable, scalable business. So that's the type of idea we're after. From a youth standpoint, it's more like almost like it's a blank page, and we try to gather some fresh ideas, totally fresh ideas to appeal to that new and important part of the market, or if not there yet, which is going to be soon, to try to better understand how we can rethink UX, coming up with, again, different ways to offer that financial literacy and education to people. So it's a mix of things. IDs, so which are videos, for instance, from the youth or from fintechs or banks, and it's also up to a proper app, which is potentially integrated on the back of our banking solution through our platform, fusionfabric.cloud.
It's incredibly exciting. Really looking forward to seeing the outcome. And so to those watching then, do you have any final call to action for our audience then?
Call to action, actually, I've got one main one, which is to please go today and register on our hackathon page, which is fintech.devpost.com. I'm sure you'll have all the links on Finextra. But the other thing which is unique to what we do, we create also a series of content, of live streams with great people, great contributors, great partners, great judges, banks, fintechs, and so on and so forth. And we've got even ideation session, brainstorming about specific topics that we do live on the internet. So again, that's great opportunity to share, to brainstorm with people and get to meet some amazing leaders in the industry. So please check that out as well. But the main call to action, fintech.devpost.com. Please register and join us.
Brilliant. We hear you loud and clear, Christophe. Thank you very much, and speak further down the line. Thank you.
Merci beaucoup, Hannah.